y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Happy Monday. Y'all come right on in. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. Thank you. We just coming off the weekend, as we all know that we's a little slow when we're coming off the weekend. Subscribe. Y'all, let's try to get the thumbs up. We at 04, and by 07 we need to be over 100 thumbs up. I appreciate you in advance. The 214 is in the building. The Bronx, New York is in the building. Say, Pop and Pastor Leggedy 30 minutes of 5. New Jersey's in the building. 732 pimping what's happening. The D is in the building. Say, what up, though? Dade County is up in the house. Say, Oakland, California is up here. North Carolina's in the building. The 816. Say, hey, Willie, what it do? Chi-Town is checking in for that 5. Let's go. We finna go ahead on and go. Don't even worry about it. Nebraska's in the building. Houston, Texas, the 281 is in the house. Say, hey, Sugar. The 912 Savannah's in the building. Say, the 209 Cali is in the building. Hey, Sugar and Chat. Say, we made it through the weekend, baby. We still living around here. Give yourselves a thumbs up because you're still living. You still can go to work. You still can deal with them little ugly ass churn and all that fly stuff because you love them. Well, because we love them. So, we love them. So, we got the, damn it, I got my thing on wrong. Don't even worry about it. Don't judge me. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, man. Hold on. California's in the building. Las Vegas is in the house. 505. Brown Hill say, happy Monday, Unc. I appreciate y'all. And chat fam. Detroit, salute. What's happening? Say, South of 229. Georgia, North Florida in the building. The 502. Louisville, Kentucky is in there. Bit. What's happening? Chi-Town, Michigan. I appreciate y'all for being around here. I really do. The 334, the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. We need 3 more in 2 minutes. Can we get there? Say, hey, Sugar, Littleton, North Carolina, and that bit pressure check. He said, we made it another good week. Smoking one for you, Willie. I appreciate that right there. Jesus. Oh, man, I still can't find that good. Hey. Well, I ain't got nobody to contact to find that good. Because I'm not in the area where I can go on and get that good from somebody that I know, like I always say, around here, and because I know nobody, where can I buy me a plant at? Can somebody tell me where to buy a plant? Well, hell, it is illegal. It is illegal in the great state of Florida, so, oh, man, I may just have to travel if I want to go ahead on and get me a good, to have me a good time. I may have to go to a legal state just to go ahead on and hit one. I got to drive miles. I got to travel just to take a little pull of one in one of these legal states. Damn, it's making it hard for me. Listen, y'all, please do remember, get your, you got to check your blood pressure. You don't need hypertension out here in these streets, and a lot of time our blood pressure be up and we don't even know it. So we need to have our own equipment. You shouldn't have to wait till you get on your job and do health week and all that fly stuff right there. You should not have to wait till you go and see your primary care doctor to understand and or realize that you is may be suffering from high blood pressure. Please get your stuff checked. Please get it checked. Or no, check it yourself. Yeah, we made over 100 thumbs up before 07. I appreciate that right there. Woo, it's been a lot going on. We're going to talk about a few things. I saw a few videos, but But the main topic of the day is our dog you sisters, black women, and the crime in Chicago. There's a lot of crime that's have always been going on in Chicago for as long as I've been paying attention to Chicago. It's been going on for decades from me hearing from other people who actually resides in Chicago. But a lot of times we hear where it is, let's say, males being harmed and killed and all that stuff right there. But they done came out with numbers. They done came out with numbers, stats, and charts. So we're gonna show you numbers, stats, and charts to show y'all the crime and how it has been affecting black women more than anyone, more than anybody. Which is still strange to me because I've been seeing and hearing more of men dying, black men dying, black boys dying. This is what I've heard over the years. But when you got the statistics, we're going to have to run with the statistics that they put out here in these streets. That's what's up. But before we do that right now, we got a long awaiting, well, not a long awaiting. We have an update from long ago, which I was supposed to do this right here last week, but it passed me by for whatever reason. It passed me by, but it's real short. And a lot of you all may say, well, that's goody for her. Remember us as kids, that's goody for you, that you done got her in trouble, that you done got her beaten, that's goody for you. You may think that this is goody for this good mama. Here you go.
Portland woman who was sentenced to life in prison for throwing her kids off the Selwood Bridge has died in prison. The Coffee Creek Correctional Facility says 45-year-old Amanda Stott Smith was found dead in her cell this morning. They did not say how she died. Stott Smith was sentenced to life or at least 35 years in prison in 2010, a year after throwing her young son and daughter off the bridge. Her son died, but her daughter survived. At the time, she reportedly said that the act was revenge against her estranged husband. An autopsy will be performed to determine the cause of death.
That's what's up. Against your estranged husband, they've been going on to knock the two children off. Or at least attempt to knock the two children off, but the boy died, the girl lived. Typically, that's how it goes on out here in these streets. The girls be living. Well, a female be living more than the males. The males just be leaving Earth. Is we just ready to leave Earth? Because we do leave Earth way more than females. I would never understand this right here. But yeah. The good mama had done left Earth. They don't know why. Or they won't tell us why, You say Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Shout out to that good mama. Listen, but we was told, remember, we was always told, your body, your baby, and you can abort. No matter what age your baby is out here in these streets. That's what's up. Keep doing what you're doing. Children is best left with their mama. We will continue to, say that. Throw that out. We will agree with it. Damn it, I can't think of the proper term or word right now. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, is that like a black thing? We could say something, but we're not clear on what we're saying. We cannot articulate what we're trying to articulate, so we go ahead on and say, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we may not be able to articulate at that moment what we're trying to say. And then when we say, do you know what I'm saying? The people who we're talking to actually know what we're saying. I don't know. Is it a us thing? Or is this like everybody? Is this like an everybody thing? I have no idea. I'm asking. Damn it, I thought I had my little thing up here, but for some reason it's not up here, so we're gonna go to something else. Damn. Hold up. Okay. Lights is looking good. Lights is looking real good. You say, boy would still be alive if dad acted like he didn't give a damn about his kids. You right about that right there. Listen, players. The more that we show our baby mamas and or our exes and or our wifeys and all that stuff like that right there, that we care about the kids, a lot of times they use that to harm the child. Because they be upset with you for whatever reason about a breakup and or whatever a situation was, that they know that you really care about the child. They sometimes put your babies like in ovens and stuff like that and throw them off bridges and stuff, or drive into oceans and stuff and hope that they can make it out of there alive, you know, because it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you when they call you and tell you that your little la-la, your ex-little la-la, your baby mama done messed around and tried to and or harm your children. It's supposed to hurt you. But when we show hell, it's your body, your baby. You keep your ugly ass baby. I ain't got time for it. Your baby tend to grow up to be an adult. Damn near 100 times out of 100, 99 times out of 100, your child tend to live. I don't understand it, but when you care, it's about like a 50-50 chance that they may not make it. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. You say, fact is that single dad raised his kids better than single moms. No offense to the single moms in the chat, but there's things you can't teach a boy. I'm in agreement. Side here. You say, Willie got them cute lush lemons on the screen. You don't see them beautiful babies behind me. I'm going to show them. I am going to present them just a tad bit later. Don't need much worry about it. I got to take it to the schools. To where, well, hell, this also kind of falls under Darky Hughes sisters dealing with like crime and stuff like that, and it's affecting them like a lot more. Well, we had these teachers out here tossing it up, having an event at school.
All between two Broward teachers is caught on camera. Tonight, the school district has opened an investigation.
CBS News Miami's Ted Scown is working the story and joins us from Fort Lauderdale with the very latest.
This happened at Dillard 6 through 12 here in Fort Lauderdale. According to the school district, it happened on Monday. The police department said it was after class was dismissed. Here's a look at some of the social media video that's going around right now. You hear bystanders yelling, "Stop it." According to social media posts, the woman in the brown skirt laid on the brawling teachers trying to stop it.
The woman in the brown skirt laid on the teachers, tried to stop it.
Fort Lauderdale police say there are no charges that are filed in this case because no one wanted to prosecute. The school district, however, is a different story. In a statement, they said there was an altercation at the end of the day on Monday, June 5th, involving two teachers at Dillard 6 through 12. The situation was safely resolved. It went on to say that the district's special investigative unit is investigating. School board member at large Debbie Hickson said she's disappointed by what she sees.
We obviously want our teachers to model the behavior we'd like our students to see, so it's very disappointing and I would say very inappropriate for teachers to have an altercation, especially on campus.
She said she wants more information about what happened and why. So do we. We reached out to the school district to see if those teachers were suspended or what led to that brawl. They said at this point it's under investigation. Contact the police department. We have asked for that report.
Yeah. All they was doing is just trying to show the kids, like you say, how to handle situations. Conflict resolute, and we got to stop telling kids that they shouldn't be out here fighting. Because us as adults be out here fighting. Again, we're going to do what we want to do, and then we get upset when kids actually do what they want to do, you know, which is strange to me, but it's strange to me. A matter of fact, y'all, let's go on and stay on teachers real quick, because we got a teacher. And listen, we have a male teacher. What is a male teacher? Hilarious. But look at. We have a male teacher. And the reason I'm saying that we have a male teacher is because we go through a lot of fake women. We see a lot of fake women. We hear from a lot of fake women. And I just want to say fake women as these females is fooling men. And the females, they don't seem to care that they are tricking us. They are tricking us. They is lying to us. They are the biggest liars on the planet. No offense. Y'all is the biggest liars on the planet. A lot of times it is from the time that y'all come out the damn house. And a lot of times when y'all don't even come out the house, y'all still lying to players out here in these streets. But the reason that I say that is because we have a teacher who done got caught lying. And it seems to me like people is going to be upset when they hear this story about this teacher lying about who he is or who he was. Here we go.
Educator on the main line is facing serious charges tonight involving pornography and children.
Yeah.
Authorities say the Harrington High School teacher is a 31-year-old man who used social media apps to hide his identity while asking young kids for nude videos. Action News reporter Brianna Gallagher now has the latest from Lower Marion.
So a teacher, him, what's up? What's happening, pimp? Him hiding his identity to get students, teenagers, like they say, children, to pose nude. Go ahead.
The FBI arrested Harrington High School English teacher Jeremy Schobel on a child pornography charge. He's accused of posing as a teenage girl online while soliciting sexually explicit photos and videos of underage girls. The Lower Marion School District released a letter to the school community regarding the matter, saying they're fully cooperating with the investigation. The letter also said that according to the FBI, Schobel may have engaged in these activities during work hours using an IP address associated with the Lower Marion School District.
Yes, and allegedly he's a map because he has not been prosecuted, convicted. He has not been convicted. So he's an alleged map. For those of you who may be new around here, minor attracted person. Here we go.
The district says pending the outcome, Schobel's employment has been suspended and his access to district devices and networks has been terminated.
Terminated your access. They cut you off like if you ain't pay your bill. That's a damn shame. Say he's a stealth map. That's what's up.
Harrington High School students say they were notified by their teachers about these charges today.
He read us the scripted email from LMSD from the school district that a teacher at the school had some charges against him and the FBI was investigating.
According to the criminal complaint, Schobel admitted to special agents that he did in fact create fake profiles to communicate with minor girls and to obtain sexually explicit images.
People were pretty shocked. There's some teachers that were really upset, scared that was in our school.
At this time, the district says they aren't aware of any inappropriate interactions between Schobel and students. Shari Botwin, a trauma therapist, says it's important to talk about what happened, especially if you had him as a teacher.
Kids become very attached to their teachers, especially when the teacher is engaged and they develop a relationship. So these kids are, besides feeling shocked, they probably will feel betrayed, disheartened.
They will feel betrayed, disheartened to find out that their teacher was out here soliciting and acting as if he was not male, that he was female, trying to get them to send nudes. You got to ask yourself this right here. They will feel like disheartened or betrayed. Is the betrayal? Will the betrayal come behind him not reaching out to them? Will they be upset that he reached out to other students and or minors and stuff like that, but they didn't reach out to them? So will they feel kind of like, well, why you don't think I'm attractive? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking.
The district says they have not received any complaints from students or staff regarding Schobel's behavior in school.
The most important thing in a story like this is if you are affected by this personally, the sooner you speak, the more support and help you'll get.
Counselors will now be available at Harrington High School for any student or staff member who needs support.
I got to back it up just a little bit, though. Hold on.
Suspended, and his access to district devices and networks has been terminated.
Okay.
Harrington High School students say they were notified by their teachers about these charges today.
He read us the scripted email from LMSD from the school district that a teacher at the school had some charges against him and the FBI was investigating.
According to the criminal complaint, Schobel admitted to special agents that he did in fact create fake profiles to communicate with minor girls and to obtain sexually explicit images.
Stop. Back it up. Wait a minute. He admitted to doing this right here. And These are his names. So if you all have been, if any of you students have been communicating with these people here, he was posing as an underage girl so he can communicate with minors and with minor teenage girls. Should they be kind of upset that, more upset at the teacher for fooling their teenage children? Or should they be more upset that your teenage daughter is sending nude pics over the internet? Say he was going undercover? Yeah. For real though. Say, where's the parents of the girl sending pics? Exactly. But we ain't gonna talk about that right there. It's all him. You have to think about this right here. So that means that teenage girls is hollering at other teenage girls, which we round here know that, so we ain't shocked. Teenage girls is hollering at other teenage girls, and they sending nude pics. This is what goes on the internet, because we all have phones and stuff like that. People sending monkey pics, people sending meat pics, chest pics, booty pics. We sending them over the internet. Your children too, trying to tell you something, but they're just gonna focus on him because he's an adult, and that's not right. But should it also not be right if it was a minor on minor? Because we're sending child pornography online. But they ain't gonna point out that.
Girls and to obtain sexually explicit images.
People were pretty shocked. There's some teachers that were really upset, scared that was in our school.
At this time, the district says they aren't aware of any inappropriate interactions between Schobel and students. Shari Botwin, a trauma therapist, says it's important to talk about what happened, especially if you had him as a teacher.
It's important to talk about him fooling folk, and they also said that there's no indication that he had any dealings with the students at the school. Possibly meaning that he had no dealings even online with students at that school. So why should they be traumatized? Huh? Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say this should maybe fall under LTQGB. Hey, for real. Because she said the ABC community. Yeah. But they will not point this here out. Now maybe they won't, because he's male pretending to be a female. Hell, that still kind of fall under LGBT. That's what's up.
Kids become very
He identifies as a teen girl. Yes, he does.
attached to their
Allegedly.
their teachers, especially when
Any of them attached to the teacher? Attached how? Like, what type of attachment is we talking about? If they can't get past that he possibly he's interested in other teens and not them. If they feelings is hurt, it goes back to what I had to say earlier. Would they be like jealous that he did not find them attractive?
the teacher is engaged and they develop a relationship. So these kids are, besides feeling shocked, they probably will feel betrayed, disheartened.
The district says
disheartened, all right, cute. But listen, will y'all therapists start teaching the students you should not put anything past anyone? Will they say that in therapy? Possibly not, because they do want you to put shit past everyone. Yeah. So then you can be shocked and you can't handle a situation because you believe everybody is in good faith or whatever. You have not taught the students what goes on behind closed doors. You have no idea. And this is one of the biggest problems out here. So Playboy, damn it, you fooled them. You catfished them. He catfished the teenagers to send out some nudes. And I guess that they sent out nudes because that's something that they've been doing. That's something that they actually want to do. But, they educated. Stuff like that. Willie, they just kids. It just goes to show again. They doing what you was doing. Is just we did not have cameras. So we was being nasty in school And they nasty in school now. We all just nasty. Moving right along, ain't gonna eat much. Whole year. You say, was he non-binary? He like what he like. He say he like what he like. Ooh, to all y'all good parents, since we still at the school, whew, I guess we're gonna have us a good old day. How many of y'all kids eat lunch at school? How many of y'all kids eat lunch at school? And how many of y'all kids eat free lunch at school? How many of y'all around here with your kids eating free lunch at school and or reduced lunch? Because this is not about free lunch here. It's about lunch. It's about owing the school. How many of y'all has a past due balance of school lunches? How many of y'all have a past due balance of school lunches? Say stop sending pics online. Exactly. Simple. You know. Say it's Pride Month. There it is. There it is. Say we were born nasty. I'm in agreement. Because I'm nasty. Yeah, you say food stamps is free lunch, breakfast, and dinner. That's what's up. Look here. I just want to put y'all up on game in case y'all may not know when it's time for your kids, let's just say, to graduate or something, or be involved in like the end of the year activities, you know, trips and stuff like that right there. If you ain't up paid your goddamn debt, if you ain't up paid your child debt, your child may be going through a little bit of this right here.
Parents in Stanley County are upset over rules they believe are meant to shame students who have lunch debt.
It's meant to shame students who have lunch debt. This is what some parents think now.
North Stanley Middle School says it has an outstanding lunch balance, a lunch balance of more than $4,000. As our Genevieve Curtis explains, they're now keeping kids who owe money from taking part in some activities.
No end-of-year activities, no yearbook, and no report card. Those are just some of the things this North Stanley Middle School is planning on withholding from students who don't pay their lunch debt.
To me, that's just, it's not fair. They already probably are feeling a little bit of shame.
Mom Brianna Darga says she grew up on school lunch and was upset to see this post from North Stanley Middle School. The school wrote it has $4,500 in student lunch debt. And until the parents whose kids owe that money pay it, those kids can't participate in trips or end-of-year activities or get their yearbooks or their report cards.
How many of y'all agree? How many of y'all think that this is wrong, this is bad, this should not, they need to come up with like a different system or something like that right there? Or is this a good thing? Is this a good thing? Damn it, they owe the school 45. Huh? You say it's wrong? Alright. You say wrong. Alright, wrong. This is horrible. You say why do they wait until it's 4,500? Good point. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. So you say soul food dinners adding up. That's what's up. Public school say bitch pay. Pay what y'all. You say it's too late now. Say it's wrong. You say go to public school. You say work in the school part time. You got to work for what you owe. That means you got to pay for what you owe though. You got to pay for what you owe.
Darga's kids don't even go to that school, but she still fired off a message with her concerns.
Great question. Where's the lottery money? Yeah.
Those kids that don't have the money, they're probably going to get bullied. It's not only are they not able to afford their food during the day, but now they can't afford to go on field trips.
Yes, stop. So if they're going to get bullied because they have lunch debt, which no other student should know a child has lunch debt. If your child has lunch debt, whose problem is that? Sound like your mama them problem, don't it?
Now they don't get to join the class in signing the yearbook.
So your child will get beat up and bullied because you decide not to pay your child lunch bill. Got it.
Parents who can't afford it should be applying for assistance. The school
parents who can't afford it goes back to this again. You're producing children that you can't afford. But your body, your baby, go ahead. Why in the hell do us as a society allow people to produce children that they cannot afford? Huh?
School's post included a link for parents to do just that.
And since we're going to allow people to produce children that they cannot afford, why don't they just be on their own? Why should other people have to help put their money up to support people who decide to have a child that they can't afford? That's not our problem.
Some community members, though, shared the post offering to donate and encouraging others to do the same.
I think that's sad. Something should be done, for the community, the county.
And the school.
Some need to be done. She says the community and the county, which is strange because we won't talk about people producing children that they cannot afford.
School says about $120 has been donated so far towards that lunch debt. If you are interested and able to donate, we've put information on how to do that on our website.
Little funk ass little 120. Little petty ass little 120. What is that? It's 45. Oh, so they just put something on it. They just put something on it and just keep the bill open or something like that right there. He say, don't nobody like bean burrito day anyway. He say, how you get bullied for not having nothing? Well, they make a good point because remember back when we was in school, like if you didn't have like the bubble jackets and shit, you didn't have a members only jacket or something, or you didn't have like Jordans or some up to date shoes or name brands or something like that, you can get bullied. But they saying that because people having lunch debt can get bullied by the lunch debt, but in my mind, how will other children know that you have a lunch debt unless that student say, well, no, I can't sign the yearbook, or no, I can't get like a report card or go on field trips because I owe the lunch people. That's the only way that the other students should be able to find out you got a lunch debt. Say, canned food, tuna fish sandwiches.
Reporting in Stanley County, Genevieve Curtis.
Mama them still out here hunching, and they baby got a high lunch bill. How the hell? I understand you owing like a cell phone bill or something like that right there, or you past due on your water bill or something. But when did y'all start falling debt at school for lunch? I don't understand that one. Especially for it to be $4,500.
Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
About 20 minutes ago, we did get a comment from Stanley County Schools, and here's what they said about the issue. They said there are 61 students at North Stanley Middle with that lunch debt, as Genevieve already reported, $4,500. They say they make efforts to keep parents posted about the kids' debt, including phone calls and weekly letters.
61 students. That's a damn shame. Shout out to London for the $2 super chat. You say when it comes to trips, you say they put a list out. That's probably yeah. Now that probably can get you bullied out here. Why your name ain't on the list? What you did? Your mama them ain't got no money to send you on the field trip. Hey, we was wild back in school. We did not care about people's feelings. We was just honest. We was just being honest. But now cheering soft and shit, you can't clown other students because they gonna cry. I don't know what the hell going on. We is raising the softest, in my opinion, the softest group of youth I've ever seen in my life. I really don't be understanding. Shout out to Jarrell for the $1 cash app. You say pay your fare, young future debt slave. That's what's up. We got to teach the kids that meant when you go home, you better tell mama, I need them $3. Mama, I need them $3 or they're not gonna eat much. Let me eat, Mom. Mom, I know you got your little 6-pack of Budweiser and shit like that. You got your squares. You got your joints. But let me get these $3. I know you got a player in the room with you, and that's why we just can't open the door. We got to knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? He can't let you get $3. You say it's $73 per child. That's $74 a student. Like, just pay the shit. What did y'all do? Do y'all understand that we just came out of income tax season? We just came out of income tax season, and y'all owe for lunch. They didn't do anything with their taxes. Well, they did something with their taxes. They just did not pay none of their damn debt. Shout out to I Make 60 look damn good for the $5 super chat. He said in California, you cannot graduate until your lunch bills is paid and your library books was paid, or they turned in. Absolutely correct. Oh no, listen, y'all, they take them library books serious. Who? We need that right there. Damn it, you can't even much walk. You can't get a cap and gown until your mammy them go ahead on and pay that right there. If you don't know your daddy, ask the community. And then you need to ask him for some change to go ahead on and pay your damn debt. See, I don't get income tax. I truly feel you on that one right there. Shout out to Mr. Polo for the $1 cash out. You say, Willie, tell him, put a one if you was on that list. Try to tell, hey, Lily. Damn it, we got to find a way to pay the shit. And damn it, whatever happened to the hustle? Whatever happened to the hustle with the youth though? All right, mama ain't looking out for you like that right there. You can't like just run to the dollar store, get like a bag of popsicle, lollipops, get your sale on. You all don't. Damn it, the children don't even think. They don't think, but they got all the information in their hand, but they is not thinking. I really don't understand. But see, they would run to the dollar store and get a whole bag of damn candy and eat the whole bag. You don't thinking about doubling up, tripling up, this, so you can have you a bag and then make money off the other bags. They don't think it through. They don't think through. Say, what is a library? Shout out to all the children who don't go to the library no more. Say, Candy Man at school. I'm trying to tell you something. What is they? I know they watching TikTok. You mean TikTok have not taught them about the hustle in school? Hell, you can sell pads and shit. You can sell pads in middle school and high school, can't it? Huh? If the school don't supply pads, and you can become the pad man. You can become the pad man. You always walk around with like 3-4 packs of pads in school. Some for the small monkeys, middle-sized monkey, and big monkeys. Because if y'all look on the packs of pads, they have the different sizes, and this is the size that you should get, so you should know the size of your monkey, so you can get the right one. I'm just saying something. Shout out to Mac 1 for the $5 super chat. He says just dropping by to say hi. What's happening? I appreciate you being around here. Look here, y'all finna go ahead on and get into some of this right here because it's still early. We finna get into this right here. This is our dog you sisters is having a problem in the shy. A problem in the shy. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash. I say, hey, Willie and chat family. Say, on my way to work. Listen, if you're going to continue to watch us when you at work, remember, just don't get caught. That's what's up.
With breaking news, reports of multiple people shot on the city's west side.
It's all we think about.
Multiple suspects walked up to the victim demanding his car.
Our biggest fear.
Breaking tonight, 4 teens, 3 15-year-olds and 1 16-year-old, all shot while on a front porch.
Being the next victim of a crime.
The man stumbled down the Chinatown platform, bleeding from his neck from a gunshot wound.
But what are your chances?
We're not just talking about 1 or 2 robberies here. We're talking dozens of them.
Who's really the most at risk? Is it white men, white women, Asians, Hispanics, black men? No, it's not. It's women who look like Tonia Thomas.
It's her. It's people who look like her. That's what's up. We over 400 right now, y'all. We should be over 400 with a thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. They say it's it's the ones that look like her.
It's scary.
According to Chicago police crime data for 2022, when you look at all the offenses, count all the victims, black women are the most at risk.
67,000. Now, it's 269,000 victims in all, and 67,000 is black women.
It's not fair.
Unfair because that 67,000 means 25% of crime victims are black women. But they make up only 16% of Chicago's population.
What is going on in Chicago?
And when the CBS 2 investigators kept digging, we discovered even more disturbing data.
Shout out to Tony for the $10 super chat. Say, in my day, I had 3 lockers. Say 420. Say 420 in one and whiskey in the other. Bootlegging at school. You say, my English teacher called me. You say, we still talk about that. And that was in 83 to 86. That's what I'm talking about. You had to hustle about yourself.
Black women represented more than a third of kidnappings, 35% of assaults, 38% of batteries attacked and injured, 40% of rape victims.
Stop. Okay. All right. Y'all in Chicago, y'all better be paying attention. 34% of kidnappers, 35% of assaults, 38 batteries. Okay, cool. 40% rape victims out here. This is a really, really high and disturbing. These are really high and disturbing numbers, and this should not be going on at all, but it's going on. They didn't put deaths up there, but maybe they'll get to it. I'm not sure, because I didn't even watch this thing through. I did not.
And let this sink in. Black women are 52% of human trafficking victims.
52% of human trafficking victims. That's what's up. So everybody who they've been able to calculate, everybody who they've been able to rescue was human trafficking victims. But we also do know that everybody is not being human trafficked, even though they is listed under the human traffic stat, which I get it. Because a lot of times females, regardless of race, a lot of times females, when they finally get arrested, they put themselves under the box of, I've been human trafficked. I am being human trafficked, and they put the cry game down, and then it's believe all women. But this is the stats. We ain't tripping. Go ahead.
Remember, they're only 16% of the population.
To have to navigate through life knowing that you'll potentially become a victim of a crime.
So now we also have to think about it. How is these many black females being human trafficked? Where are the parents? Where are the parent? Well, where are the parent? Then where are the parents? Because typically, mama them raising them. What's going on with parenting? Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. Say can't comment. Say I rebuke and everything.
Primarily because
say you rebuke and everything still can't comment. I have no idea what's going on with YT around here. Shout out to King Pepper for the $2 super chat. He said we can't lift BW big ass house sway. Oh my God.
Of your race and your gender combined, it's mafia.
Thomas survived a rape.
This is all the paperwork from the hospital.
But she still feels the pain.
What happened to me, it won't go away.
It happened here, this West Side apartment building, at a friend's party.
I did have a couple of drinks, but nothing too crazy.
Pictures of a happy, smiling Thomas were taken just minutes before she felt dizzy and went to the bathroom. The police report details the horrors of the criminal's sexual assault.
I remember being in the bathroom with my the person who assaulted me, and I remember.
Yeah, drinking is not a good thing. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. Drinking, let's say by yourself and with other females is really not a good thing. It don't work out for y'all a lot of times, and typically it don't work out for y'all because you all are alone. Even when you with your female friends, you are alone. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. Say 52% got caught and claimed human trafficking. That Snow and Salsa trying staying loyal out here in these streets. Hey, listen, they don't want it on their records. That's why a lot of them claim human traffic who is not being human trafficked.
We're just trying to like get out of the restroom.
What happened to females going to the restrooms together? Remember them days? Girl, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm coming. Isn't that like how y'all supposed to be doing stuff anyway?
But I couldn't get out.
The car was parked actually right there on the corner, right before the stop sign.
Even when it comes to nonviolent crimes and reports where police record race, black women,
I couldn't believe it,
like Evelyn Sparks, are targets.
That's a good one right there. Drinking not good for men either. You're absolutely correct, because for some reason a whole bunch of us change. A whole bunch of us change. Another personality comes in, or maybe it is our actual personality, but while we're drinking we just feel free to be ourselves, whether that ourselves is bad or is negative and or positive. That drink allows you to relax and actually be who you want to be. Drinking actually separates you from the morals that has been taught to you. It's a big problem for both parties. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. He said YT won't let me hit the light either, Pastor. See, there's a lot that's been going on. People have been saying that the videos is not going out, it's not being shown to a whole bunch of people, and it's difficulty. Damn it, I just heard this right here on Saturday that people was having problems with hitting the like button and the lights is not working and all this stuff right here. So I have no idea what's going on other than that right there, y'all. But go ahead.
Black women account for 24% of property thefts, arson 28%, car thefts 29%.
Stop. 28 arson. Okay. So when they're saying 28% arson, are they saying that someone is setting their places on fire? Are they saying that someone is setting their stuff or place on fire? Or are they just involved in an incident to where maybe they've set their own stuff on fire and it just fell in the arson and black woman category? I don't know. I'm just asking. Here we go.
Again, they're only 16% of the population.
You could see it out the window.
A 2019 Kia.
I parked there every day.
But in less than 10 minutes, it was gone. Photos of a trashed Kia found by police an hour later.
Somebody that takes something that you work so hard for, it just makes you feel very violated.
Why are they targets? Because they're, if you want to call it, easy prey. Yes, yeah.
Geneva Brown is a professor.
They say, so darker hue women is easy prey. Go ahead.
Of criminology at DePaul University.
We just had an unfortunate Officer Preston who was killed. She was on her way home at 1:40 in the morning, and she was a target of a robbery. Disproportionately, black women are working third shift jobs. Black women are in communities where there is a lack of a middle class, a lack of a economic foundation that would deter this type of behavior.
Where they live, when they work, and listen to this. How they are perceived by criminals put a target on the backs of black women.
You know that you're in a neighborhood where crime is the norm and not the exception. You're in a neighborhood where you know that the police are slow to respond. It creates that atmosphere where, unfortunately, you have people who feel empowered to become bolder or to continue to commit offenses.
You say, I'm confirming that drop off. I needed to come on around here and hurry up. But look here, she said a few things now. She said a few things because they are, damn it.
Work and listen to this.
Watch this.
How they are perceived by criminals put a target on the backs of black women.
How criminals perceive black women, they become a target. I'm in agreement with that right there. Shout out to Alina for being a member for 9 months. Say sorry I'm late, but I had to come in and to tickle that like button, tickle that thing. I'm trying to tell you something. Appreciate that right there, y'all. We almost over 400. We almost at 400, and damn it, we almost hit an hour, but we need to be over 400. It's Monday, y'all. Let's do something different. You say they need to buy a dog.
Know that you're in a neighborhood where crime is the norm.
You know that you're in a neighborhood where the crime is the norm. What does that say about you and you living in that neighborhood? Now, when it comes down to the kids, we have to blame the parents for raising them in horrible neighborhoods, in crime-ridden areas. Am I right or wrong? This is a parenting problem if we're talking about the children. If you are an adult and you is a black woman and you live in these crime neighborhoods, and I just want to say this right here, if you getting peed in and you living in these high crime areas, that's because you want to live in these high crime areas. You know the community bad. You still there. Your mama and them know the community is bad. They decide to produce you there and raise you there. Think about that. Yeah. But this is what I be trying to say about we can't afford the children. We can't afford to produce children, because if you produce children in crime-ridden neighborhoods, you can't afford them. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. He say criminals will be close if you hunting them. There you go. And watch. A lot of them is hunting players with criminal backgrounds. Oh, they love them. They really, really do. Especially, hell, if they've been to jail. All right.
And not the exception. You're in a neighborhood where you know that the police are slow to respond.
You're in a neighborhood where the police is slow to respond. Shout out to everybody who is in a neighborhood to where you know that the police is fast to respond. If y'all automatically know the police is slow to respond, move to a neighborhood where the police is fast to respond. Well, everybody can't afford to move, and you will be absolutely correct. So that means that you cannot afford to produce children. If you already got the children, you can start the day by changing your life, changing who you hunt, changing how you spend your damn money. Make a goal for yourself. Hell, by next income tax, you should be relocated. Only hunch players that don't stay in your community. Only hunch players who have their own spot. Only hunch players that is thinking about having relationships with you, which in the beginning we all just trying to hunch. But behavior will get you chosen. Trying to help.
It creates that atmosphere where, unfortunately, you have people who feel empowered to become bolder or to continue to commit offenses.
Do y'all know how many pro-blacks over the years, and I'm talking about the real pro-blacks, people who actually do stuff. They've been trying to tell y'all, I think, since the 70s or the 80s, when y'all started to decide, I don't need no man. When you remove the man from any community, who's left? Women and the children. Women and the children are soft targets. Y'all easy prey. There's no men. Easy. But y'all bought into this, I don't need no man, I don't need no... Fine. Okay. We did a whole show to where a pedophile had an interview, and he pointed out what is soft targets and who they target. People without family structures. Kids without daddies. Remember, buddy? Yeah. This is who they target.
Until they're caught.
Why does it always have to be me? When do I get a break?
I can help you get a break, baby. Baby, I can. All them things that I just said. You can save up from now to next income tax, sugar. You can get a break. For all you all who is, again, living in Chicago, because like you all have said, Chicago is very segregated. Got it. In other states, it's not segregated. Like Chicago. You can move to places to where it's not segregated. Yeah. How is it also strange that we just hear about Chicago, but we don't hear about the surrounding, like the other cities in Illinois? So in my mind, darker hue women is living better outside of Chicago, but still in Illinois. Say that's all, boy, don't do that beautiful baby like that right now. Don't, you know we got to question everything, but I'm just saying. Just think about that right there. You don't have to be the target, baby.
When can I have some peace?
You can have some peace. I know so many darker hue women in so many different places and states who ain't got your problem, baby. Who don't have y'all problem in these high crime areas.
I hear those words quite often in the work that I do.
Gabrielle Molden Carwell.
Oh, is that a ring? Oh, she married? Then you, girl.
Works as a trauma therapist, helping black women cope with their emotional pain.
Oh, my bad. This is what she hears because she's a therapist. Back it up.
To become bolder or to continue to commit offenses until they're caught.
Why does it always have to be me? When do I get a break? When can I have some peace? I hear those words quite often in the work that I do.
In the work that she do. Frances Cress Welsing talked about this in her book as well-known black psychologist. Oh, yeah. Frances Cress Welsing and what is the other one? Shabazz. Damn it, what's the other woman that I like? Damn it, to where she been trying to explain the darker hue sisters for the longest about like relationships and dealing with the black man and all this stuff. I cannot think of her name, but I'm pretty sure that y'all can think of her name. And black women clown her. Black women talk so much. Shahrazad Ali. Yep. They did not appreciate her. Not all. But boy, they did a thing with her when she came out here speaking that real talk. Yep. Shout out to LeVars for the $1 cash out. You say they want a street guy in the suit. # corporate thugging. Yes, they do.
Gabrielle Molden Carwell works as a trauma therapist, helping black women cope with their emotional pain.
It's disheartening and it causes self-doubt because something must be wrong with me.
She knows the trauma of sexual assault, not just because she treats survivors.
I've seen it in my mom.
She's lived with it.
I've seen it in my grandmother on my mom's side. I've seen it for myself.
You've seen it for yourself. 3 generations, you have seen it. And it seems to me that 3 generations followed the same path. 3 generations followed the same path. And a lot of times we follow the same path because we don't think that there's anything outside of the path that we've seen or the path that we have been down. We don't see anything other than this. But nowadays, we got the internet. Nowadays, we have the internet and we can kind of see into other people's lives. So we need to start paying attention to other people's lives as far as there may be something better. And we need to move out of these damn neighborhoods. It's like we really, really do.
How old were you?
I was 12.
In the year 2000, when this photo of a carefree little girl posed for the camera, masking her torture.
It went on for about 6 months or so. I was angry. I was heartbroken.
It's very aggravating.
Rage keeps me up at night a lot.
How long have black women been overrepresented?
The CBS 2 investigators went searching for answers. We looked at every crime, every victim, not just 1 or 2 years, not 3 or 4. We went back 21 years.
That's the whole 2000s, ain't it?
CBS 2 investigative data journalist Elliot Ramos crunched the numbers.
The stuff is buried in like statistical reports that come out every year.
But it's here, the latest, pages 79 to 81.
You got batteries, you got robberies.
Ramos combined the crime data
by day of week, by location type,
with race, sex, and age from police reports.
It was surprising at how consistently black women in particular were over-indexed in relation to the population, like year after year after year.
The revelation? Black women have always suffered more than others. A surprising fact?
I was 16 when all of that was going on.
No one suffers more than young black girls under 18.
Under 18. Young black girls in the house with who? They mamas. That's something that they're not going to point at either. But go ahead.
A perfect picture of a thriving high school junior at Little Village until she dated the wrong boyfriend.
Until she dated the wrong boyfriend. You say, wait. I want to make sure I say that right there. You say it's the mother's fault for not protecting their daughters. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. The majority of black households is led by females. Who's ever there is supposed to be the protector. Period, point blank. There's a lot of the runaways, a lot of the runaway girls is running away from a single mother home. I bet they won't put that up. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. You say men maimed or men maimed killed assaulted, women most affected. Yeah, we can be killed, right? Us, but it will affect the women more. Have y'all noticed that they did not put? I don't know if they're going to show us again because I did not watch it all the way through. Who's dying the most though?
I remember like him grabbing my arm and he swung on me and hit me. He was very violent. He was very mentally abusive. All of that was very traumatic.
Back it up. She got with, she met, she accepted abusive boyfriend. The one she picked though. Here we go.
For more than others. A surprising fact?
I was 16 when all of that was going on.
No one suffers more than young black girls under 18. A perfect picture of a thriving high school junior at Little Village until she dated the wrong boyfriend.
Until she dated the wrong boyfriend. Let me explain something to you, high school girls. Y'all is soft prey too when you ain't got no daddies in the house.
I remember like him grabbing my arm and he swung on me.
Grab your arm and swung on you. Now typically if you is a child, who do you call if you done got hit by a boy? Typically like it's your brothers, and then shit. If you got a daddy in your clothes, you're gonna call your daddy. Period, point blank. Right? And then you talk to your mama and all that fly stuff right there. But typically you gonna call your dad because your daddy been telling you don't allow no man to put his hands on you and hit you and shit like that right there. You got support around here, you know.
It hit me. He was very violent. He was very mentally abusive. All of that.
He was very violent, and I can almost promise you, even from the first time he allegedly struck her, hit her, grabbed her, she kept being in a relationship with him. Didn't I tell y'all we like domestic love relationships? I ain't making it up.
It was very traumatic.
It was very traumatic, and it's only traumatic because you kept being in that relationship. Oh, we can get over a hit really, really quick. But when it becomes traumatic, that means that this has been, you've been dealing with this multiple times. But hell, watch this. I'm not just gonna just leave it on the mama. Did you tell your mama? Because your mama was probably about that life. Did you tell your mama that he put his hands on you? I don't know. We just questioning. She say, yeah, Willie, this is, wait. This is a young woman chose the wrong boyfriend because her mama hadn't taught her to choose the right type of man. Who's hard out here? I'm trying to tell you, boy.
From 2001 to 2022, for every white girl attacked and injured, there were 18 black girls hurt.
Why do they only compare white and black? Y'all do know that they like doing this like on purpose, right? Y'all do understand that they always try to put black girls and white girls against each other when there's multiple races out here. All in Chicago, it's multiple races in Chicago too. And come on now. We got all type of Caribbean sisters. We got all type of Asian sisters, Mexican sisters, Puerto Rican sisters. Come on now. Hispanic sisters, Cuban sisters. It's just for every white girl, these many black girls.
Until she dated the wrong boyfriend.
I remember like him grabbing my arm and he swung on me and hit me. He was very violent. He was very mentally abusive. All of that was very traumatic.
And you put up with that at the age of 16. That means, listen. But it also falls under what I keep saying too. Once that monkey get wet and that meat get hard, our parenting is damn near over anyway. Man against woman, woman against man. Basic system tactics. Oh yeah.
From 2001 to 2022, for every white girl attacked and injured, there were 18 black girls hurt.
Watch this. I wonder will they add this right here in? Since we're only going to compare white girls to black girls, how many of white girls have fathers? How many of these white girls don't live in black girls' neighborhoods like that? See, all of this stuff comes into play. We have to consider every single thing. Are the white girls in high crime areas? Yeah. What is a father? Yeah. A lot of black girls have no idea what a father is. But I just want y'all to be understanding, because they will put these type of reports out and have you just thinking, yep, that's right. Everybody is just against black women. No. You easy prey. Black men been telling you this for a long time, and I will repeat. There's some black women who told y'all the same shit too, but you don't want to hear that. You want to do you.
Decided like I wanted to take some pills. I no longer was getting the A and B's that I wanted. So if my grades began to drop, I felt very burdened. And so I no longer wanted to feel burdened.
I feel like...
Yeah, and typically when our grades drop when we're in school, it's because of monkey and meat. That's just how it happens.
Like, this is just as bad as the war on drugs, right? Like,
you can find intact families in the trailer park. Yes, you can. Now, did she just say that this is similar to the war on drugs? Hold on, because the war on drugs,
and injured, there were 18 black girls hurt.
I decided like I wanted to take some pills. I no longer was getting the A and B's that I wanted. So if my grades began to drop, I felt very burdened. And so I no longer wanted to feel burdened.
I feel like this is just as bad as the war on drugs, right? Like, everything went shut down for that. But what about these crimes?
But for black women disproportionately targeted by crime, there is no special task force, no mayoral commission.
We talk about big picture stuff, we talk about, hot topics, but black female victimization is not a hot topic.
And Brown adds, No public outcry to address the core causes.
I think that this is a conversation that needs to be had.
I'm going to say this right here too then. Watch this, watch this. She said that there is no real big outcry for the things that's happening to black women. Got it? I'm in agreement. Bam! Watch this, watch this, watch this. Black women is not bringing this to the forefront. Black women is not out crying or out here crying about what is happening to them. I ain't done. Watch this. So to all of my darker hue sisters that out here fighting other people's fights, hashtag LGBT2, y'all be all on the front line for everybody else, huh? Y'all is on the front line, you and everybody fights, huh? Huh? Who fighting for you? Your Democrat parties is not even fighting for you. Nope. They just said that there's no real outcry when it comes down to them. I'm in agreement. But y'all outcrying when certain things happens to other people. Yeah. We can do all of this stuff in the schools. Yeah, we can teach our little babies all of this other stuff, and y'all be right behind it. Y'all not even fighting for yourselves. Ain't that a problem? Shout out to Felicia for the $5 cash out. Say listening while driving, great show. Well, I appreciate that right there. Just be safe. Keep your eyes on the road out here in these streets. Yeah. Yeah. I have to say it. Because especially when I saw so many darker hue sisters, especially down here in Florida, crying about teaching our kids stuff from kindergarten to the 3rd grade that had nothing to do with that damn class, and y'all out here on the front line and shit. But y'all being hit the hardest in crime. And y'all ain't doing y'all own marches for yourself. Strange, ain't it?
We've been counting CTA attacks, and this one marks 8 in the past 10 days.
As a black woman walking into the world,
some of the 14 wounded are still in the hospital.
Every day and knowing, there's this high probability that something's going to happen to me when I leave the house. And it's like, do you even leave home? But we have to. We can't, live a life where we're sheltered, but...
Actually, you can try your best to minimize you going outside. Your problem was drinking at a damn place the way you trusted people. I would like to say to all of you, all females, stop trusting people like that. Hell, a matter of fact, trust everybody to be human. And as we know, humans are not all good. I would say the majority of us, I would say everybody can be bad. Everybody can be good. All in the same day. Yeah. You should never go nowhere and drink. You, the one who was just speaking, it's horrible that happened to you. But you should always make sure you and the females who you was around should never have a drink that you didn't fix. You should never have a drink, in my mind, outside of your own home with all the doors locked. Any female who have been through that, as far as you have been somewhere drinking and maybe somebody spiked your drink, or maybe you just had too much and something horrible happened to you, you should never drink outside of your house. Ever. Everybody ain't your damn friend. You say, are black men doing the graping? It's a possibility. Yeah. Probably is.
Why should we have to?
Hold on. Say what?
Mounting CTA attacks, and this one marks 8 in the past 10 days.
As a black woman walking into the world,
Some of the 14 wounded are still in the hospital.
every day and knowing there's this high probability that something's going to happen to me when I leave the house. And
Yes, there's a high probability in the area, city, municipality that you live in. Something can happen all across the country. Something can happen, damn it, as long as we wake up, we can die. As long as we wake up, we can die. So it's always a possibility of us dying or being harmed, hurt, or whatever. But depends on where you live at, the communities that you are in, the probability is so much higher. So I'm just here to tell y'all, get out of those communities. It's simple. I know you want to keep it black. I do understand. You want to stay down for yours. This my city. Got it. Then if it's all that right there, don't complain.
it's like, do you even leave home? But we have to. We can't, live a life where we're sheltered, but...
You shouldn't have to live a life to where you're sheltered. And if you don't want to feel like that, again, leave.
Why should we have to?
Leave. Let all that shit, let it go. Let it go. Go on about your business.
Here's the sad reality. The data shows that black women are the most victimized group in Chicago, not just last year, but almost every year for the last 2 decades. And this is the first of a series of reports. We will continue to analyze this disturbing data.
Yes, disturbing data. So, damn it, I thought that they was going to put the, I thought that they would have put the chart up for us, but they showed us a little bit. They showed us a little bit, and damn it, I tried to find a few of their little charts and things like this right here. Crimes in Chicago by race. Got it. Okay, black women is all the way across the board, as we see. This is black men here, stops here, but black women go all the way around here. Everything is way around here for black women, so it is high. I'm with y'all. Hold on. I saw something else. Wait a minute. Okay. Crime victimization. Victimization out here. Battery, assaults. Black women is way out here. Battery, way out here. Criminal sexual assaults. Battery, way out here. Criminal sexual assaults. Now, what do they mean by assaults? We also know a lot of females lie. Now, we talk about assaults. What kind of assaults? Are they talking domestic assaults? I'm not saying that it's not happening at a high number. What I am saying, I don't believe that all assaults was actual assaults, because I grew up, I pay attention to life, and I know that females lie. Yeah. Battery, the same. I understand that it's high, but I also understand that females lie. So no matter what these numbers is, I don't believe them to all be 100. I believe a lot of these was lies. Just in my mind. But the numbers are still high, and it needs to be addressed. I understand that. That's what's up. Human trafficking. Wow. The numbers is way out here. Kidnapping. So it's but then again, what do we consider kidnapping? Because a lot of times people is runaways, and it still go back to lying. A lot of times you can run away and then you get tired of running away, and then you say, oh, I was kidnapped. I'm not saying that kidnapping is not high. I'm just saying I don't believe it all to be what they say it is, because humans lie. Human trafficking, we spoke on that right there too. A lot of this is not human trafficking. A lot of this is just to not get a bad name on your report card. Oops, my bad, on your record. Just in my mind. This is just what I think. I think it through. I think past what's being told to me. Guess what they did not put up? Hold on. Wait. This is the wheel. Here's some type of wheel. Yeah. But watch this. They did not post the deaths though. Why is that? Why is that? Maybe we may have to look that up. I wish that I would have looked it up before. Battery of girls under 18. Battery of girls under 18. Battery kind of falls under fighting and punching and stuff like that right there. Assaulted, right? Physically assaulted or something like that. And or are they using verbal as like verbal battery? Are they doing that right there? Because I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know what they saying. And it's so sad that a lot of us have to, you should always look at the big picture. But because females have lied so much, it makes it harder for us to believe it when it actually happens. And that's a female thing. And it's sad that females don't check other females for lying. Because you do make it more difficult when something actually happens. But y'all don't like to check each other, so it just is what it is. But I just got to go back to, you all be out here stumping the margin for every goddamn thing other though. There has been no type of assembly, no type of march, no type of get together, no type of pride walk for dark hued sisters though. Strange. And it's crazy because this is Pride Month, and there's a lot of dark hued sisters that is pride, that is LGBT. Yep. And y'all still ain't tried to set up nothing for black women. It's just something to think about. Yeah. Moving right along. Ain't gonna eat much, hold you. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. How many of y'all eat, we gotta be careful. I think we're perfect. Mexico, I got that right there. Oh, yeah. Speaking of like crime and stuff like that right there, and why a lot of dog-you sisters go through a lot of stuff. Let me kind of show you why. Let me show you something else that I could say is a dog-you sister problem. Watch this. Remember I showed y'all the videos to where the dudes be jumping out of cars and robbing people and stuff like that right there? Well, hell, us at law enforcement, we have arrested like nine juveniles who have been a part of multiple incidents, right? Multiple incidents. Violent incidents. Robbing women. The state ain't gonna do nothing.
Now to this, Oakland's mayor calling for a comprehensive approach to justice. Just last month, police announced they arrested 9 juveniles for at least 35 robberies around the city. But today, DA Pamela Price said there is not enough evidence to file charges. New at 10, KTVU's Amber Lee joins us live from Oakland with reaction. Amber.
They just told us that they had arrested 9 juveniles who was involved in certain crimes. Now they say that they is not going to be held responsible, basically.
Greg, Oakland residents tell me they are very concerned about crime and public safety, but they have different reactions to DA Pamela Price not filing charges at this point.
The 2 carloads of suspects seen robbing a woman in Oakland's Trestle Glen neighborhood were recently arrested and accused of nearly 3 dozen robberies in Oakland, Piedmont, and El Cerrito.
Stop. They just told us those 9 was arrested. they not gonna stay in jail. They not gonna stay in jail.
But Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price says the 9 juveniles, the youngest is 12, have not been charged, but that the cases are still under investigation.
We got to still investigate when they just told us those 9 was arrested. The ones in the videos were arrested. Isn't that proof if we got all 9 of them? Shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Look.
She says the police department has acknowledged that there was not sufficient evidence to charge any of the juveniles.
I think it's really disappointing because I think it signals that we're just not being tough on crime in the city.
There were mixed reactions to this development in the Rockridge neighborhood, where the robbery and assault of a 63-year-old woman has been linked to the same suspects. People who live in the area say crime is on their minds.
Here on College Avenue, there have been incidents. Just now there was a break-in of a car.
This woman says she didn't vote for Price, but she says she's reserving judgment.
Definitely not just let back out on the street, but bring the families in, bring them in, find out what's going on, and get them some support and help in their lives.
It's normal, it's standard procedure.
Chesa Boudin is the executive director of UC Berkeley's Criminal Law and Justice Center. He served as San Francisco's district attorney before being recalled.
We need to make sure that before criminal charges are filed, there's enough evidence, and that's the district attorney's job. If they review the case and they don't believe they have enough evidence, their ethical obligation is to tell the police to go back out and gather more evidence.
He says,
So if y'all don't have enough evidence, but y'all just told us that the 9 that jumped out of the car, all 9 was arrested. What do you mean enough evidence if y'all just told us that y'all got the ones who jumped out of the car, tried to rob and assault some damn body, and y'all got them on camera, but y'all caught all 9 of them? I just don't understand.
There is a very different legal standard for making an arrest and filing a criminal charge to get a conviction.
If the DA files charges without enough evidence, they're going to fail to secure a conviction, and the right person who committed a crime might get off scot-free.
Mayor Shank.
How do we have enough evidence to even arrest them?
Powell says she plans to speak with the interim police chief and officers about what evidence is needed.
There has to be consequences, right? I mean, people are being traumatized by these incidents.
Last month, Oakland police told the public they had arrested 9 adolescents ages 12 to 17 for at least 35 robberies across the East Bay. The group consists of 3 girls and 6 boys. Greg, Heather.
Our Amber Lee live in Oakland for us tonight. Amber, thank you.
So y'all arrested 9 in connection to 30 robberies. And we just gonna put them back on out in the street, huh? That's what's up. Shout out to the mayor. Shout out to Rodriguez for the $1.99 super chat. Say Willie for president. He say help support our brother. I appreciate that right there. Listen, when I watched this story and then I saw a dog-hued sister, I say, damn. So you just gonna let it slide, huh?
Dorito. But Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price says the 9 juveniles, the youngest is 12, have not been charged, but that the cases are still under investigation.
Y'all just can't do right. Listen. I don't even must be understanding how y'all still be like getting arrested. Well, baby, listen, Sugar, just please don't.
Out of this, Oakland's mayor called.
Just please don't do what Sugarfoot Lightfoot had done did out here in the street, baby. Try to do something different, Sugar. Listen, y'all got to be tough on crime. You got to be tough on crime, because if not, y'all is failing the seniors and the youths out here in these streets. And this takes me back to Chicago. Who raising them? Who's raising the little young shooters? Who raising the criminal elements, though? Who's doing this? Why the young girls out here selling monkey? Do y'all understand why the teenagers is selling monkey out here? Why is they doing what they doing? Who raising them? And then when y'all get a little bit older, telling us that the black boys or the black men, they ain't ish. Who raising them? Who's raising them? They know what they know, right? Uh-huh. Oh, I got one for y'all too. Boy, listen. Y'all got to stop going to people's houses. I promise you that right there. I've been trying to teach this here for a good little minute. You all got to stop this fly stuff right here. But again, keep following your own understanding. You will possibly end up like this right here. Because you're thinking for yourself. We have a man, and we're going to call him a man. What is a man? Let's see. A man shows up at his ex-girlfriend's house. I done told y'all, goddammit, just because you done broke up, that don't mean we had them broke up out here. Shows up at the ex-girlfriend's house and find her in bed with another guy and shoots him in the head. This is what they talking about. Listen, y'all. We almost at 500 before 2 hours. Come on, y'all. We almost at 500. Damn it, we right at the door. Damn it, let's kick the door in. Come on, y'all. Let's get it up on this Monday.
Learning new details about a bizarre and scary sequence of events today playing out in Butts County. Now, this happened around 11 o'clock this morning.
Butts County. Go ahead.
At a home along Bonnie's Way that's just west of the city of Jackson. The Butts County Sheriff Gary Long telling 11 Alive that a man showed up at the home of his ex-girlfriend armed with a gun. We're told that he broke into the home and found his girlfriend, his ex, I should say, in bed with another guy.
Don't trust these. Oh, go ahead.
The suspect then fired a shot, hitting that new boyfriend of his ex in the head. He then ran away. Sheriff Long says it took a couple of hours to track down the suspect, but they got him thanks to technology.
I know what y'all thinking. I know exactly what y'all thinking. Y'all don't never shoot the baby. He did not shoot his little Lala. You gonna shoot the dude though.
We've got cameras all over the county now, flock cameras, and then we've got this neighborhood. You got people all throughout this neighborhood with cameras. So our investigators through the investigation was able to recover surveillance footage from neighbors. So this case will get moved really quick.
We don't have an update on the victim at this hour. The sheriff says that the victim was alert, though, in talking, so that is some good news. We're told there were children inside the home when the shooting went down, but they were not hit. As you can imagine, they're probably very shaken up tonight.
That's right. They're probably shaken up. They could be shaken up. The hell did I just do? I did something wrong. But don't worry, because I can do something right. I can. It didn't download all the way. But we ain't worried about that right there because we're going to jump on to something else. Now, listen. Damn it, I've been around here trying to teach. I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Stop laying around. Stop being at a broad's house. Don't believe it. Don't believe I'm single. I've been single for it. Don't believe that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. I do understand that you're trying to hunch. Get get your paper up. Get your paper up, though. If you get your paper up, you can go on and pay for a little spot for y'all to smash. If you had your paper up, you should have your own spot any damn way. Don't be going around eating bitches' highs. I'm trying to tell you, fuck around and get shot in the head just because she say she done broke up. They ain't together. She's lying. She is lying because she believes that they not together. So she lying to herself. Because if an ex gonna come around there and break in, that means that he has been having some type of communication with her. Alright, I'm just thinking it through. Speaking of human trafficking. Speaking of human trafficking, come on y'all, we're over 450. Over 450. Can we get over 475? Can we go for 475? You say, baby, turn 21 and 25 every day. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You say she got a size 12. she got size 12 shoes in the room. And that's another thing. We walk into a situation and we're not paying attention to our surroundings. We're not doing the 12, 3, 6, and you're 9. You got to look around and see exactly what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be. I'm trying to tell y'all something. We walk, damn it, and our head just stay straight. We ain't paying attention to the goddamn work boots over here. We ain't paying attention to the big cigar in the ashtray. We ain't paying attention to the boxers because we feel like it's sexy when girls wear boxers and stuff like that. We ain't need much thinking, huh? We ain't need much thinking. She a size 6, but the boxers is a 38-40. Yeah. The boxers is 38-40. But we think it's cute for her to wear boxers. But you need to have your own size boxers. If she is a 6, the boxer should be a 6, you know. And or maybe like a 4 or 5. We like it tight. Like that right there. Yeah. Got Jordans and shit. Come on now. Got your football jerseys. Come on. Oh, you just don't pay no attention out here. Yeah, but anyway, speaking of human trafficking, because it's a lot of human trafficking going around. There's a lot of human trafficking, or they want us to believe that there's still a lot of human trafficking going around. Human trafficking victims get help from a local tattoo shop. Let's see what happens at the tattoo shop with people who have been human trafficked, basically been forced to sling that monkey. Here we go.
Human trafficking victims face immeasurable trauma, and many survivors who escape often relive that trauma when they look in the mirror. And that's because they're often branded with tattoos by their trafficker.
So they're branded by the traffickers. So their traffickers brand a lot of them with tattoos, but a tattoo shop is finna help. Oh, okay, go ahead.
A nonprofit that helps survivors is teaming with a tattoo shop in Sarasota to cover up those painful reminders. And as Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer shows us, taking this step can help victims finally feel free.
Oh, they're removing the brands. Oh, okay.
A picture may be worth 1,000 words, but covering up this picture on Holly Harris's back,
it was just a constant reminder of everything that I'd been through,
is priceless.
I can finally move on with my life.
To truly understand what led Holly to this moment, you'd have to turn back the clock to 2013, when Holly was just a young teenager.
She was just a young teenager. This is when it typically starts, right? Listen to this.
I'm from Wisconsin. I grew up in a really small town, and there was like something inside of me that I'm like, I don't feel like I belong here.
In search of an elusive sense of belonging, Holly left home when she was 15 and met...
Oh, she left at 15. Go ahead.
And a new group of so-called friends.
And through them, I met who then became my trafficker.
A man who controlled Holly and trafficked her for sex.
A man who controlled her and trafficked her for sex. Remember, 15 when she left. Go ahead, baby.
He had came to me like, hey, I have a way that you can make a lot of money. And like, I was already, having sex with people. So he's like, you're going to do the same thing that you're doing, just make money doing it.
You was already slinging that monkey with whoever you decide to sling your monkey with, right? Your body, your body. Got it. He says, hey, you can make some real money. You ain't got the hunch for free. And he's the problem. You don't have to hunch for free. Something you've been doing, hunching for free, giving your goodies away for free. It's your right to do it, but damn it, he bought you a proposition. Guess what she could have said? No, I'm good with hunching for free.
Despite that monetized manipulation.
They call it a monetized manipulation, bitch. He manipulated her into getting paid for what she's already doing. That's like your job is manipulating you to work. Is it manipulation because you apply for a job and the job hire you and decide to pay you for the work that you do? Is that manipulation? Say she was broke. I can believe that. She 15 with no guidance. Go ahead.
Holly thought she was in love with her trafficker, so she branded herself with tattoos for him.
Oh, so she thought she was in love. So you can't say that she thought she was in love. She knew she was in love. Right.
I want to show my love and like my loyalty to you by doing this.
That's good.
They were on her arms and her chest. She also added some gang tattoos. In 2015,
That's because, watch this. She did all of that because she did what? She wanted to. This was her choice. But they'll blame the man, though. You say real pimps don't pimp minors. The rules of the game. We already know. You know what I'm saying? She branded herself. Remember they said earlier, the traffickers brand the girls. We just heard that wasn't a fact. Go ahead.
decisions caught up with her, landing Holly in prison for 6 years.
I know had I gotten out of prison and went back to what I was doing, I'd be dead by now.
Instead, she turned to Sail of Freedom in Sarasota.
Oh, so she went to jail. Oh, because she got caught slinging that monkey. And for she had did the gang activities and stuff like that right there, and went to jail for 6 years. Got it. But she's a human trafficking victim. Let's finish the story.
It's a nonprofit that focuses on human trafficking assistance and prevention, and gave Holly a safe place to break her chains.
It was a long journey of finding myself.
But even as she confronted her pain, her own body became a constant reminder of the trauma. In each branding, she saw years of exploitation, dependence, loss of control.
There were points.
She did what she wanted to do. And then spent 6 years in jail. Now she comes out and need help for the trauma that she went through before the 6 years of jail. God.
That's where I was like, I feel like I'm an animal and I have an owner.
It's sometimes something.
You feel like you had your animal and you're an owner, but you stayed out your own mouth. You got the tattoos to show respect and loyalty and all that fly shit. No. Because you was in love. That's what she said she did to herself.
Very subtle.
Nicole Dolak, Sela's outreach coordinator, says unfortunately Holly is one of many. Some human trafficking victims are forced to get branded. Experts say the
Yes, but she wasn't forced to get branded according to what she said.
branding can take many forms, including the name of the trafficker, a symbol, a tattoo labeling the woman as property, or in Holly's case, an unwanted nickname.
That was unwanted. Oh, because now she's older, she's saying that it was unwanted. Is that what she gonna tell us? Okay.
We'll have branding that matches the other women that are trafficked by the same person. Sometimes they have unique tattoos, and it's also a manipulation strategy.
Holly decided it was time for a change. First, she had a tattoo artist cover the branding on her chest. Then came the ones on her wrists.
Shout out to Mac One for the $5 super chat. He's saying everyone that bought that monkey are now considered abusers. No accountability. Exactly. Come on now. She didn't want to sell her monkey. Okay, got it.
Finally, that led her
Hey.
Diamond Rings.
Hi.
How are you? I'm Charity.
I'm Holly.
to Diamond Rain's Beauty and Tattoos in Sarasota.
I really like that flower.
Holly is there for some new body art to cover the gang ink on her back and some of her mental anguish. It's a process the shop's owner, Charity Pinniger,
We're giving them their body back. We want to do it the right way.
has done several times for human trafficking survivors.
I want us to give them options. Let's find out about them and let them have a role in their cover-up because they didn't have an option before.
So stop. So she's a human trafficking survivor who also dealt in the gang life. She didn't do 6 years because of selling monkeys. She went down for 6 years for some gang activities. Now, if she went down for gang activities, that typically falls under doing crimes. So they're just going to hold her up as a human trafficking survivor, supposed to, oh, this bitch done did this, and this why she did them damn 6 years. So we want to point out something that they say a man made her do, supposed to her doing things in a gang that she decided to do and possibly hurt some people. Possibly, I don't know, because we don't have a jacket. Here we go.
Seeing the impact brings Pinniger to tears.
I had this one leave me this card, and she was just like, "You've made such a tremendous impact in my life." And I was just like, oh, I don't even know how to process that. Like, I don't feel like I did anything.
But what these tattoo artists are doing,
So how do you like it?
means everything.
I love it.
And although Holly can't erase her past, a new tattoo over an old one
It was like an instant, I feel free.
can help write a new future. In Sarasota, Aaron Mesmer, Fox 13 News.
Believe all women. There you go. She's a victim. Yeah. Hold on. I just got to play that last little piece again. Shout out to C-No for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, that sound right. You say, P's not gonna brand a baby. You say they will trace it back to the P. I just really do think that that's common sense. But then when you listen to these babies,
Like, I don't feel like I belong here.
In search of an elusive sense of belonging, Holly left home when she was 15. And
so she would fall under that runaway crowd, right? If she left home when she was 15?
Met a new group of so-called friends.
And through them, I met who then became my trafficker.
And typically when you run away, the only way to feed yourself or 99% of the way to feed yourself is through sex. As a runaway, because you can't work or you don't work, you don't know anybody, you own the streets gotta eat. Just is what it is. And she already loved to have sex with people.
A man who controlled Holly and trafficked her for sex.
A man who controlled Holly and trafficked her for sex, although she left at home when she was 15 in the streets saying that she got friends. She already liked slanging monkey. He's the problem.
He had came to me like, hey, I have a way that you can make a lot of money. And like, I was already, having sex with
I was already hoeing, which is okay. We respect those
people. So he's like, you're going to do the same thing that you're doing, just make money doing it.
Thank you. You're going to do the same thing that you're already doing. He didn't have to persuade her to hunch dudes. She was already doing it. And she liked it to do it. That's why she been doing it.
Despite that monetized manipulation, Holly thought she was in love with her trafficker, so she branded herself with tattoos for him.
What do you mean? Ladies, have you ever been in a relationship and you thought you was in love with somebody? Why did they just use that? Somebody who she thought that she was in love with. Why they won't be honest and say she was with somebody she was in love with? You don't do all this shit when you think you're in love with somebody, now do you? So it's not a think you in love with. Remember, this went from so-called human trafficking to I think I'm in love to tattoos to also getting affiliated in a gang, which was possibly the group of friends that she met. Come on now, but she thought she was in love. Girls, we was all young. It ain't you think you in love. Mitch, I'm in love out here in these streets. And what? I'm a brand myself. You say never enough to brand yourself, huh? Shout out to I Made 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. You say it's obviously that he fed her well. I'm in the grits.
I want to show my love and like my loyalty to you by doing this.
They were on her arm.
So you want to show your love. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Despite that monetized manipulation, Holly thought she was in love with her trafficker, so she branded herself with tattoos for him.
I want to show my love and like my loyalty to you by doing this.
They were on her arms and her chest.
I'm just glad that they said that she branded she branded herself. I'm glad they said that. Maybe they didn't mean to say that. Shout out to Gregory for the $3 cash app. You say, now she old and fat. Now someone took advantage. Huh? Now somebody took advantage of her when she decided to do everything that she was doing. It all comes down to you still making a decision. It's a choice. And we want to take out we want to take away accountability from females when they decide to make their own decisions. It's I was young. It's I thought I was in love. It's monetary manipulation. It's everything except I chose to do that dumb shit. Simple. I've been in a domestic relationship for 21 years. Wait, what? Wait, no. Remember the one I think that we did last week? A chick had been trafficked for 20 to 25 years or something like that right now. Wait, what? You mean since the 90s, bitch, you been getting trafficked? Girl, y'all is in it. Y'all married. Y'all is in a marriage round here. You can believe all women though. Give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news, man. I appreciate y'all for being around here, y'all. We is coming back tonight too. We coming back tonight too at 8 o'clock round here on YouTube in the YouTube screen. Let y'all see these beautiful babies. Let me go and put it on up there real quick for y'all. Yeah, there you go. You say, great show, Mr. Willie. I appreciate that right there. We almost got the 500. We almost got the 500 thumbs up. We 25 away. And who wanna, help a player out? I need your support around here. I really need your support. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash out. You say, come on, fam, let's get to it. 500, y'all. We right there. Do a player solid. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's not gonna make your bills fall behind or nothing like that right there. Look out for pimping. Come on, man. It don't even mean that you like a player. It really don't mean that you like a player. Again, it does something to the algorithm. Y'all, we 15 away. How much talking do I have to do for y'all to understand that I need your support? Should I cry? Should I become a victim? Huh? Should I say that I've been human trafficked or something to get the support? Huh? We got 10 more to go. I know I can get 500. Now we right at the door. We right at the door. We knocking. Yeah. Work with a player. Say, Willie, have you discussed Zion Williams? I have been seeing clips and little things about this and things about that. Maybe I will look into it. I am not. I don't say brand yourself, Willie, and then blame somebody else. I'ma brand myself and then I'ma blame somebody else. Goddamn. That's what we doing around here. Cause I need the support. 5 more to go. Why is y'all playing like that right there? You say 500 sold to Willie in the hat. Appreciate that right there. You say Zion Williams is a simp. You say that adult star is a lame. I am going to look into it because that adult star got a big ass BBL. I'm like, what are we doing? Why did it have to look so fake? But in my mind, that's just a picture that I had done saw. But I'm going to look into it. Because it's a lot of money that has been transferred, shit like that right there. You said that BBL botched up out here in these streets. Woo, we won away. Why y'all teasing the player? See, when we won away, you just let me put the tip in. Y'all ain't right. I'm trying to go all the way in. But y'all ain't right. And y'all just gonna hold me right there with all this talking that I'm doing. Well, Give yourself a pat on the back, boy, because y'all done made it to the 500. That's what's up. Damn it, they tried their best to hold a player down out here in these streets. Y'all tried to destroy a player's credibility or something. I don't know. Damn it, I just used the word. But I appreciate y'all. Players is prostate cancer around here at the Willie Williams Show. Prostate cancer awareness says just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, hey, your booty. I'm here to help. That's all that I can do. I just want to say thank y'all one more again for being around here with all the support. I knew that y'all would not let me down today. Why do we talk like that right there? Because when we like accomplish something, I knew we were going to make it. You know. Which in actuality we didn't know. We were just hoping for the best. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash app. Say hashtag chat lives matter. Say I'm watching in silence, Pastor. I appreciate you being around here. It's a damn shame what YT possibly is out here doing to y'all and not being able to thumbs up and comment. I don't think that is right. We may need to protest something like that, but damn it, we're going to work on a little something a little later on. We're going to be back around here at 8 o'clock. Thank y'all for being around here. I am out of here. Y'all enjoy. Remember, share. Share with everybody out here in these streets. Share with the social media. Let folk know we're having a good time around here. Thank you. I done hit that damn button. Boy, I'm gone.